This question, I'm guess I'm gonna break it down into two different parts. First, from the high school aspect of it. Obviously, you said what you are looking for in terms of recruiting players and stuff like that. But what are maybe some specific skill things or skill or like just like maybe going hard, like some stuff that they do in the game that some high schoolers should do to make sure that they're getting college looks, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think from a skill development perspective, like I value shooting a lot. I think especially in today's game, it's shooting is the great equalizer. But like I'm somebody that like especially if you're a guard, like if you're not like a great shooter, like that's something that I kind of hesitate with. I want guys that can make shots and can space the floor. I also really like to bring in guys with high motors. I've had experience where, I'm not going to name names, but, I've helped bring in guys that are kind of lazy and they have a low motor. Their high school coach has to push them to play hard all the time. That's something that, I hesitate with as well. Obviously being at the Division III level, we're not going to get McDonald's All-Americans. So we have to take chances on certain guys because that's just kind of the way it is at Division III. Most Division III players have flaws. The motor piece is big for me. Like I want guys that play hard every single possession, no matter what the score is. That's huge for me. Then the defensive piece as well. Guys that wanna defend, take pride in defense. Kind of like what we were talking about earlier. I side on what Coach Hurley was saying. Like I'm probably going to take a guy that's better offensively, comparative to defensively. But I'm also not going to take a guy that just, kind of just, lopes around defensively as well. I think that's kind of tied to the motor piece as well. So for me, and then the last piece, I would say guys that love to be in the gym, just gym rats, guys that basketball is a part of their identity. I think that's huge for me. Like when I'm recruiting guys, there's a full vetting process for me. Calling high school coaches, AAU coaches, and that's one of the questions I ask. How much does he love it? How hard of a worker is he? Um, if I hear like he's in the gym here and there, he's not the hardest worker. That's I hesitate prospective student athletes from that perspective also. So, those are some things that I look at, when talking to kids and